Yes, and
I don't know.
No walls to breathe. That sucks.
I have no balls. I'm not gonna kill myself anymore.
Zach, you just said he has no balls.
I'm not gonna kill myself.
Yeah, you know what? I have no balls, but I'm not gonna kill myself.
Why would I do that?
Say it again.
Oh my god, it's recording.
Okay. So, you do need some room.
Okay.
You need some room above the point. You don't need much room underneath it. So when you draw your line and your point, leave a little bit of room above it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm actual class. If you didn't know, it's has no balls.
You've got to put this on YouTube.
Wait, where are we supposed to put
Yeah,
this
when are
point?
you putting this on YouTube?
Anywhere, like above it, or?
What's that? Yeah, so when you do your line, we are gonna need some room above the point here. We won't really need any below it.
You just put the point wherever?
Yep. We're gonna construct a line parallel to a given line, passing through a given point. So we're just gonna make a parallel line to this one through A.
Nice push.
So,
You said something else, and I was like, what?
Nothing?
I don't have your ducks
Yeah,
anymore.
that's right.
so the first step is to draw any line through A and L. Okay, Chris. It doesn't matter what angle you put it through. So you just draw any line through it. That's gonna end up being the transversal. Because we have this line, we drew this, so then we just gotta draw the top line.
Take a look.
Does that say true?
Through.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, oh, I forgot, I should add on to this, we gotta label the intersection X. So down here where it intersects, label that X. So now, this next step, we've already done, because one of our constructions we did was copy an angle, right? If you look back.
Yeah, probably.
So we don't have to go through the steps again since we've already explained it. The second thing is copy angle X at A.
Copy angle X at A.
Yep. So we formed an angle here when we drew the line through it. So we're going to copy this angle up here at A. So the way you did that when we did the copy and angle before is you got to put an arc through it.
At any point?
Well, yeah, we're copying this angle, so we got to put the point at X.
Were we supposed to grab those?
Then you keep it the same, you go up to A, make the same arc.
Oh, dang it.
So the angle can be any left you want. I cannot do this.
I need a different one. This does not work.
This isn't any balance. I gotta lower the pencil.
Okay, and then we go up.
How do we copy angle X?
You gotta put an arc through X, okay? You put an arc through there, you keep it the same, move up to A and make that same arc.
Does it matter how far away it is?
No,
I messed up. Eraser.
No.
okay? So to copy an angle, you just make an arc at X, a mark at A. Then what you have to do is measure to see how wide angle X is. So you open your compass up, that's why we made the arcs, to see how far it is from each point. You keep that the same here and make this the same. So from here to here is the same as there to there.
My pencil moves. I can't do the same. Yeah, same.
And then so there we copied the angle. If you connect this point to this point.
Got it. Make a line. And how are we supposed to do that?
Then you draw a line.
Like the line comes.
This part one?
Just draw a line.
Yep, you connect A to that intersection.
Okay.
You gotta measure to see how far apart these 2 points are, and then you do the same thing there.
What is this?
How did you miss that? Abby, how did you get the line?
Okay, look. You make these 2 arcs, and then you measure to see how far it is from here to here. You do the same thing here to here to get that. So you measure this, measure that, and then you draw that. Now, do we gotta do any more?
No.
Why are these 2 lines parallel?
Because the angle's
Same angle.
Because what is?
Corresponding angles.
Corresponding angles are.
Corresponding angles are congruent.
No one got it. My line is not, no. That's not
Okay, everyone got it?
Yes, sir.
We can do the next one?
Yes, sir.
You said we're only doing one. Where's number 2? Copy. Angle X at A. Angle X.
Okay, so this next one, we're gonna construct a line perpendicular to a given line through a given point.
Don't open it. I don't like this.
Was this one four or something?
I'm not getting it all. Here, it's choose a line.
Now, when you draw your line on this one, you will need room below the line. You won't need room above the point.
Same. There, no. This is, they are stupid! Yes, they are! He said that I'm supposed to intersect. Where? I can't see. Maybe there's one here. No! It intersects that line.
That's very illegal.
Or don't talk right there.
I just heard one.
I don't think you can.
I don't think you're right, Isaac.
Okay,
Why
everybody.
do you think there's an eagle?
You ever heard the weird noises
What
that
she's
makes?
saying makes no sense because I said they had to intersect.
That does
and
make
then,
sense.
like, no, it doesn't make sense. When he
Does
said
that
it,
sound like an eagle?
do we need to look above here or below?
Okay,
No.
an eagle.
You done with
know
balls.
who this is.
Like,
I'm gonna be like, holy crap.
You got suicidal bugs. Did we say something one time and she was like,
No, because we were reading 13 Reasons Why. And Mrs. Winter said that we should.
Okay, so what this means when it says with vertex A, draw two intersections throughout. Remember, vertex A means you put the pointy part on A. You gotta open it up far enough so you can cross L twice. So there I crossed it once, keep it the same, go over there. So you could make just one long loop if you want, but all we need is the two intersections.
oh, I like open one.
So label those X and Y. So the distance from A to Y and A to X should be the same.
Well, I'm not very good at this, so I was good.
Whatever.
I kind of hit the thing as I was trying, but that's okay.
I got sneeze.
Yeah.
That's a cool.
No, I think I got
That was an eagle noise there.
That was an
This is
eagle.
only.
Oh, I didn't leave that
Never
for
heard
number
an eagle
2.
before?
No.
Oh, Paul.
It'd be really creepy
Zach's
not
duck
an
name,
eagle's.
Paul.
Ready to go?
Yes.
Yeah, just flying above you.
Wait, doesn't Casey say like we can go
It'd be really creepy if they had
Last year, you were like,
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because he called it
Good
no.
mullet.
It's so triggered.
I bet it's a thing.
Okay.
Only go with mullet.
My mom, I love my mom though, no. Cause she
Are we
massaged
done?
my legs.
I was just so awesome.
Yeah.
I did before, but now I don't.
Make any art.
I was just waiting for a kid to get
Art.
Wording's wrong.
He's
Make
in
any
this.
art.
What?
Make any art doesn't make sense.
Make any
Make
art.
any arc?
Oh,
Art?
I thought it looked like an E.
Oh.
Oh, same. I put R. Any? Oh, I thought it said R.
Exactly.
I kind of roll back on.
I was actually going to
I say
say
because want to know that.
You want it?
What?
You're right.
Next time we're
myself.
Oh, you want to go then?
Sure.
Did anyone bring the clue game? Zach?
Zachary.
I was gonna
Still
tell
my
my dad
compression
that
shorts.
I forgot my food again. Mrs. Schultz is gonna cut my nuts off.
Carly, I didn't know you had them.
Maybe
I'm
maybe
Carly.
maybe
This
listen to
is
that.
getting us started. Mrs. Schultz is gonna cut my nuts off. Carly.
Just think of all the people that are gonna be listening to this video, and now they're probably gonna be like, what's going on in that school?
Okay, but just think of everything that we've been talking about so
Okay.
far this class period.
So what that means with vertex X, again, that means take the pointy part, put it on X, make an arc below the line. Then you gotta make the same arc with vertex Y.
That's the same as A, why?
It doesn't have to be, but it could be. So from here to here, you wanna keep it the same and come over here. And you gotta make it so they intersect. If they don't intersect, you just gotta make your arcs bigger. So then you label that Z.
Got it. He snorted. That's Jason's job.
They're laughing at the evil mullet.
Doesn't matter how far you make them, they're the same.
Yep, doesn't matter how far you make this arc as long as they're each the same. So X to Z and Y to Z should be the same distance.
I always stop myself.
I think so.
I don't know.
These things are pointy.
What do we label it?
Z.
Those are not G.
So now this construction, when you do it quickly, all you do is you make a mark here, here, slide down, make an arc, make an arc. Okay, you can keep them all the same if you want, but you could switch these, you know, as long as these two are the same and these two are the same. So then we connect A to Z. Now, what you should do is make sure you put in there a 90 in the corner to show that it's perpendicular.
I really wanna be rich, but
I'll race you.
Okay,